Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. We are the odds couple. His name is Mike Brenner. My name is Peter Loeshak. It's February of college basketball. Today is the college basketball odds couple show for Wednesday, February 22nd. Mike Brenner, let's throw the record up. I had another winning day. I went 5-3.
Wow.
5-3, Mike Brenner. Yes.
I was keeping track, and I saw you at, I knew at one point, I think you were 3-1 before something else finished, but I didn't see it this morning.
So a couple of bad things happened, but I nailed Wichita State.
Yes,
that was a great call.
That was. They won by, I don't even think it was close.
Yeah,
I think
that's right. And wound up a 5-3 on the day. And interestingly, you, me, and Ross Benjamin all took South Carolina.
And we took a ride down
plus
to
10. It closed at 7.5, Mike Brenner.
And they lose by 15.
And there you go.
Wow.
There you go. Just
Again.
goes to show you how those line movements,
those players were out. That Florida had players injured and everything. I don't know, man. I thought for a minute at halftime, I thought, okay, we're doing the right thing.
They did cover the half. I took the half, which is one of the cashers. But, yeah, it just goes to show, if you took Florida at -10, then you see it close at -7.5. That does not at all necessarily mean it's a guaranteed loser or anything.
Exactly. Now, I had 2 pushes on the teaser and then one
push
win.
on the teaser.
One
push. So you got to win on the teaser, but you only get 2/3 of a unit for that.
But hey, at least it's 2/3, right? We'll take it.
So you had 1 push and 2 winners.
And I had 2 bad calls on power picks. But you know what? These things happen. I mean, Kentucky, I had them on a first half, and I also had Valpo, and they were starting to cover it, and out of nowhere, their defense just totally let up. But hey, Pete, NBA kicks back tomorrow. Today, I like the slate. We just get up and move forward.
All right, well, I might have 20.
Did you tweet out any totals last night?
No, I was asleep. I slept. I was the way my schedule is now, I just don't have time to do totals. So I'm sorry.
So we have to give you a new nickname?
No, it's just I don't have time for totals. All right, I might have about 20 picks or so on today's card.
It's a small day for you.
Because I might give the first half and the full game on most of my picks. There's a lot of games that I'm looking at. Let's go over the marquee games as usual. First of all, Duke had Syracuse. The home-road dichotomy for Syracuse continues to be in play.
It is amazing.
But Duke is improving, and now you saw last time, and I said I took Syracuse +4 against Louisville in their last home game, and they wound up pushing, but they went to overtime. And the line closed at 3.
Yes.
So people who got the closers got a loss. I don't know. Here, I would be leaning Syracuse again, but I don't think I'm going to take it.
What's it sitting right now?
It's 3.5 or 4.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Because the difference with that team home and on the road, and now coming off of that loss that they felt, I don't know. I got to stay off that.
Yeah,
Pete.
that is a tough one. Then we have TCU, Kansas, and Kansas, of course, has been just very overvalued. I think they're 8-16 overall ATS. TCU has also not been good ATS, so this might be, I don't know. This one I'm staying off of, but if ever there's a game where Kansas might get a margin win and cover, it might be this one, but I'm not going to bet on it. I would lean TCU, but basically I'm not betting on Kansas in any situation.
Me neither. I'm not even touching them on a teaser, and if I was going to do anything, I would lean TCU in that matchup. I think you hit it on the head, Pete. I think they're overvalued, and right now they're underachieving. I think Bill Self knows that. It wouldn't surprise me if they crank it up, but I'm going to wait till they turn that corner. Yesterday, weren't you also on Clemson?
No, that was that.
I know Ross was on, but I thought for some reason that you were too.
Ross on Clemson. That's an interesting one because he took 2.5. They lost by 1, and it closed at Pick'em. So the closing line it would have lost, but the 2.5.
Okay, and I didn't mean to get off track there. It's just my mind runs like that. So okay.
All right, next big game is a big one.
Several.
I think I'm going to take it. I don't know. I have to think about this. Tell me what your thought on it is. Louisville and UNC. Right now, UNC of course got a massive margin cover in a very low-scoring game against Virginia. This figures to be a similar situation, but I'm thinking Louisville might take this one down to the wire.
And if I'm correct, Louisville won the first one by like 6, 71-65 or something like that.
Yeah, let me see.
It was
let me
the
just
first.
find my notes.
I'm anxious to know if I was right on that.
I'm thinking there might be an overreaction to the last result of both of these teams, and that Louisville might actually be a play here.
And you know what? They've both had that one game where they have destroyed an opponent. They've had that game, and it just makes me wonder, because this is in North Carolina, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Louisville scares me on the road, though, Pete. I mean, I don't know.
UNC's been great at home, 9-4 ATS.
I'm going to tell you what. I want you to do me a favor, and I wrote it down. I just don't know what it is. Give me the best shot line on that first half for UNC. Pull that trigger, pistol.
All right, UNC. Let me find it.
Baby.
Let me find
first
it.
half.
They have been good, 9-4 ATS at home, and of course the Virginia game was quite eye-popping. Although Virginia's had a few subpar. ATS
Virginia has zero offense,
Right.
They got nobody that can shoot.
So for North Carolina, we can give you at Pinnacle 2.5 minus 113.
I love it. I'm taking it. I got a feeling that place is going to be rocking. It's going to be a sea of light blue, and I think Louisville Red's going to maybe just get beat down tonight, buddy. First half,
All right.
taking it.
I'm going to bet that it goes to the wire, and I'm going to take Louisville on the full game +6 -110.
Okay.
It's 5.5 everywhere, but Heritage still has 6. So I'm going to take +6 -110. Yeah, quite easily. Then the next one, a very interesting one, Oregon at Cal. Right now, Oregon of course has been great on the year ATS. They've covered 5 in a row. Cal is they're 6-10 ATS at home though, but they've been very competitive recently. Right, they went into Arizona, lost by only 5.
I know they gave it all.
Yeah.
I thought maybe that was just they let it all out of the tank, but no, that team is going to be back. They're ready for this.
They're
I'm telling
tight,
you.
yeah.
And you and I both, I think, agree. I think that Oregon might be just a little overvalued. I think
they've won 5 in a row, and on the year they've been. They've won 5 in a row ATS, and on the year they've been a great bet. ATS.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I'm talking about as far as moving forward towards tournament time. You know, are they going to end up being a 2 or 3 seed, or sneaking in? I don't know, Pete. I have to stay off of that one. What are your thoughts? You going to go?
I'm going to go on Cal. I'm going to take Cal +4.5 -110. That's
and it's in Cal, if I'm correct, right?
Cal,
I wouldn't talk you off that ledge.
Advantage. Yeah. And actually,
that's a damn court, Pete. It's not a field.
I'm going to take. I'm going to take the
home field advantage. I love
okay.
you.
I'm going to take the Pinnacle line, which is going to be +4 +102. Instead.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that one because it's also possible that Oregon blows them out, and if Cal probably wins out.
But you know what else is possible? And I mean this, Pete. All right. You said you get into the zone. This is that time of year, and you're in it. You're in it. So I am not, and I can tell by the confidence in your breakdowns.
I'm chugging.
You're chugging, baby.
He's
chugging, baby.
I'm trying to think about the Cal first half because a lot of these picks that I've a lot of my first halves have been covering when the full games don't.
See, I think Oregon might come out early.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And I think Cal may pace themselves and just try to wear them out. Yeah, I know. It's one of them head scratchers, as you call it.
All right, I will throw it on there.
Pull that trigger pistol.
+2.5 -110. That's going to be a bet online line.
Okay.
All right. Then another interesting one, which I'm going to stay off of, is Butler at Villanova. And, of course, this is a revenge situation for Villanova. Butler is one of the 2 teams that actually beat Villanova this year. And now Villanova's -9.5 or 10.
Wow.
This is a pass for me. I don't know if you have anything on this one.
No, it's too much. I am going to use Nova, though, and we'll get to it on a teaser. But as far as the other, no. And I think Butler knows that they better turn it up. They got to get things going the right direction before they head into tournament time. They're in a little bit of a lull. But the last time I checked on Villanova, they were just absolutely chugging along like you.
But both teams have been slumping ATS-wise in conference play. Yeah,
I know,
so,
in conference play.
Yeah, Nova's been getting a lot of wins, but not covers.
Got to hold off on that. I will be using them on a teaser, though, Pete. I feel good about the teaser part, but I think Butler knows this is a good measure for them, measuring stick, how competitive we're going to be going in. So.
Yeah. All right, and then the last one with the marquee team is one that I think I am going to use. It's Providence at Creighton, and Providence has quietly been killing it. ATS over the past several weeks. Creighton has had some nice results, but they're still dealing with the loss of that point guard.
They did not plug that hole. They did. I thought they may have.
I think they plugged it partially, but not fully for sure.
And a quote from McDermott, the coach. He said, "We have to find a way to have other guys step up, and they're not doing it, and that speaks volumes." And if I'm correct, that's at Creighton,
it's at Creighton, yeah.
What's the line?
Well, it's 8 for the full game, and for kind of a lot. Not a ton, but it is a lot.
But like you said, Providence ATS right now. Yeah.
So I'm going to take them. I like them on the first half a little bit more, but I'm going to take them on the full game +8 and the first half.
Pull that trigger pistol. I love it.
-103. All right, that's it.
There's another game I wanted to ask you about.
Maryland
that's the one I wanted to ask you about.
Tell me about that, Mike.
Well, Minnesota's really on a surge right now. 5 in a row, I believe, even ATS. I may be wrong about that ATS-wise, but they're surging right now. But Maryland, is there anybody else that can contribute besides Melo Trimble? I mean, somebody else has got to start shooting the ball. And I think tonight, I like Maryland in the first half. I don't know why. I think the home crowd is going to revive them. They got to give this team some life.
Well, both teams have been good ATS this year. Maryland is certainly not a team that I want to bet against. Neither is Minnesota. But and Minnesota's been kind of tough all year long. They've been.
You wonder why? Who's coaching that team?
I don't know who.
Patino.
Yeah.
It's Patino Jr., buddy. All right, give me Maryland first half.
All right,
Best
so
shot
first
line,
half
Pistol.
will be -2, -115.
Wow, I like that. -115, they're hanging that. They know something's up.
Well, it's 2 or 2. You can also have 2.5 -103 if you
I'm going
want.
to take the -2. I'm just going to go with that. I think that's a really good spot right there, Pete. I'm liking that.
Okay. Now, Mike Brenner, before we get into all of my other picks, which might total 10, 12, or 15, what other picks do you have?
I've got a
today?
3-team teaser, and I'm going to wrap it up with that, Pete. And here we go. I'm flipping on this one. Give me Minnesota. All right.
Minnesota, you mean Maryland?
No, for my teaser, I'm going with Minnesota on the teaser.
Okay, but you're going with Maryland on the full game.
No, I'm going first half Maryland.
First half Maryland?
Yeah, but I'm going with my teaser. I need Minnesota.
Okay. All right, plus 10. That'll put you at plus 10.
I think that's a good strategy.
Okay.
San Diego State.
Oh, geez.
I love it, baby.
That one, yeah.
That's down bottom.
Minus 2.5?
Yes, I really like that.
Okay.
And I'm going to put Nova on there to wrap it up, Pistol.
That'll put you at minus 4.
Okay, minus 4. I like it, and I'm feeling good about this. I promise you, I was telling a buddy the other night, I expect and I think I'm going to win every damn pick. Is it going to happen? Hell no.
Sure.
But I like the confidence I'm feeling inside, and for me, it doesn't matter with the win or loss yesterday. It's moving forward.
Yeah.
You've been in that zone, so I'm dying to get started on your picks.
Well, I'm going to give a bunch of picks. And
we need to give our viewers time. Go get a pencil. Go get a piece of paper. You might want to get a thing of popcorn or something.
All right. First of all, Michigan at Rutgers. I'm going to take Rutgers. Rutgers is playing scrappy. Rutgers. I told you, and I said, look out for them next year and 2 years from now. There's no quitting this team. There's not a whole lot of talent either.
Now, where's that being played at?
It's at Rutgers. They're getting 8.5. Line's gotten bet up, which is understandable. Michigan has definitely turned it up ATS.
I'm still not sold on Michigan. They can't slow down that 3 ball.
So I'm going to take first half and the full game.
Pull that trigger, Pistol. I like that.
Next one, Vanderbilt and Tennessee. Now this is an interesting one because Tennessee already beat Vanderbilt once this year
in
Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
So now this one is at Tennessee. Both teams have been decent ATS recently, but I'm thinking that
I think Vandy comes in mad, pissed off.
You think so? See, I'm thinking
what's the line sitting at?
It's just minus 3. I'm thinking that Tennessee takes it to them again.
Yeah, they could. They're picking up steam because you know what's happening in Tennessee. All right, they're believing what that coach is selling, it's pretty smart to keep it that way.
All right, so I'm going to take Tennessee first half and full game. Next one, Northern Illinois at Indiana State. After Indiana State, a bunch of
you talking about them Sycamores?
Yeah, they beat Butler outright, which is very impressive. And since then, they've been like 33% ATS. It's like classic when you say maybe this is their Super Bowl. I think that
it was. They literally they said
like,
season's over. Yeah.
I mean,
you can't make that up.
They really have tanked ATS wise. And Northern Iowa, the opposite, has
Northern Illinois or Northern Iowa?
Northern Iowa.
Okay.
They got blasted by Wichita State, which, as I said, very
who
forgivable.
hasn't? Yeah.
Very forgivable.
Yeah.
The game before that, they barely beat Bradley, but before that, they had covered 6 out of 7, and I'm thinking that Northern Iowa was a good play there. That's going to be Pick'em, and I'm going to take them on the first half as well.
You like that half on that, too.
I'm putting a lot of picks up today. The next one, this is I like Pittsburgh on the opening line at plus 6.5 at Wake Forest, but now it's down to 5.
Oh, wow.
The line is creeping down.
That could be some sharp money coming in.
Yeah. I will take them. Pittsburgh first half and full game, even though the line has moved.
And they're at home.
No,
they're at Wake Forest.
At Wake Forest.
And you're taking Pitt.
Yeah, plus 5.
Okay.
I'd rather be getting 6.5 like I took on the overnight.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Wake Forest is good, but Pittsburgh, I think, can hang with them.
Really, you know what? That team, my hat's off to him. Jamie Dixon left that coach coming in good shape, buddy. You know that coach is probably sending him, nice thank you notes and everything else.
Next one, Manhattan at Ryder at 6.5 on the full game. I'm going to take that one full game and first half as well. And Wofford at West Virginia. I'm thinking about taking Wofford here. Wofford, not West Virginia, at VMI, Virginia Military.
I was going to say,
at VMI. VMI has really been getting beat down at home, and Wofford is coming off of they've lost 3 out of their last 4 ATS. Their last game was a margin cover at home, and VMI.
Okay.
I'm going to take Wofford here, first half and full game. That's another one.
Hell, I'm not going to stop you there.
Yep, and then another one that I'm going to take is going to be a little bit tricky. It's whenever a top team takes a big blowout loss, and that happened to Furman recently, right? They've been great ATS on the year. Last game
only
was
you would know that.
Well, they've been shocking home blowout loss.
I was shocked.
So what happened there? And Eastern Tennessee is off a big win against Chattanooga. So I think Furman bounces back. I'm going to take them first half and full game.
Where the hell's that school at, Pete?
Furman is in Tennessee, I think.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Then one other game I am also going to take is UNC Greensboro against Mercer. Just think they're a better team and they're a slight road dog.
Mercer, where's that school at?
Mercer is
in Illinois or something.
I don't remember. Okay. And then another one that I liked Southern Illinois at plus 11, but now that's down to 9. Or 8.5. So,
well, you're passionate about these small schools. I love that, Pistol.
They're not that small. I mean, the MVC is a mid-range conference. All right, so I'm going to take Southern Illinois against Illinois State first half and the full game. And one other game that I will take is Loyola, Illinois against Drake, which is I'm going to take them. Drake has been getting blown out, and Loyola, Illinois can get home blowout, so I'm going to take that one first half full game.
What was the full game line on that one?
-11, which has gone down. It's a little bit concerning.
Yeah, I thought it was 12, wasn't it? Or 11.5 earlier. Okay.
And then also Bradley has been improving. I'm going to take them full game in first half, +2.5 against Missouri
That's one of them
State.
teams that might sneak in and win a conference by accident, you know?
Bradley?
Yeah, you never know.
Sure, you never know. That's correct. And I guess that's about it. The only one I was thinking about, then there was one out there.
Yeah, because you said 22.
Which is Oklahoma State at Kansas State. Oklahoma State has been definitely improving recently, and Kansas State struggling a little bit ATS, so I will take Oklahoma State.
What's that line at?
Well, it's +2.5, which is not a big road line, which is also a little bit telling. I'm going to take Oklahoma State full game and first half.
And they're on the road, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and they've been playing better ball.
Yeah. And
wow.
That's going to be it for me. I also had
don't
a lean
believe
towards
that,
Connecticut,
but
I'm
I'll
going
let you say it.
I also had leans towards Connecticut and North Dakota State. You know what? I will throw.
Why not? See, bam! There he goes, D. There goes the baker's dozen, right there.
I'm going to throw on Connecticut on the full game only.
Unbelievable.
Connecticut on the full. No, I'm not. I'm going to hold off on Connecticut.
Hold off on that one.
But I am going to give North Dakota.
Do you want to revisit that Furman choice?
State, no.
Okay.
I like that one. North Dakota State first half and a full game at Oral Roberts, and that is it for me. So that's a lot of picks.
I said, "What'd you do last night, Pete?" I slept. Yeah, bull crap. You must sleep in these stats running in your head.
Historically, when I've done this, I wind up going like 18-18 and being 50-50. But hopefully, maybe I'll have a great day and make up a bunch of units.
I think you will. You're in the zone. It sounded confident.
Who knows?
You know what? Who knows?
Who the hell knows?
What the hell? But we got to give a shout out, by the way.
Okay.
Have you been paying attention? Our Twitter followers.
We still have some Twitter followers.
Bro, these guys love us, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Still?
Miami Connection,
Thank
Ray,
God.
Sean, Pops. I'm not kidding you, buddy. It's amazing. Thank God for them. We got Bill. Judge, you need to hear this, D. Judge Joe Hornick made his plane reservations. He sent his itinerary down. Mm-hmm. He's coming for Final Four, and he's not leaving until after the final. He's leaving the day after the final.
And once again, let me tell a story about that. For any of our new viewers who don't know who that is, that's a guy who asked for Mike Brenner's advice during bowl season. He entered a bowl contest and won the whole thing, won $22,000, offered Mike Brenner $11,000 of it, offered him half it. Mike Brenner said, no, pay it forward. And the rest is history. This is totally true. Hit him up on Twitter if you don't believe it. What's his Twitter handle?
Judge Joe Hornick. That's his.
But he's going to be in videos with us.
He's going to sit in videos, and he's also going to be coming down because I told him I pay it forward. He wants to pay it forward when he gets here for a family that might be in need.
Oh, really?
I'm not kidding you. So we're going to do that too.
And I'll ask him to pay it forward by hooking me up with $15. Yeah, 15.
Oh, you went down to 15.
Yeah, something like that.
First was going to try to get 20 out of you, Judge.
And then if he says, "All right, I'll give you 20," then I'll quickly go, "Can I get 25? Can I get 25? Can I get 25?" And then if he says, "I don't know," I'll say, "Pay it forward, dude. Pay it forward."
Yep, pay it forward. But he's coming down. He's looking forward to meeting you.
All right, sounds great. Mike Brenner, I got a bunch of picks. We got to get out of here because the graphics people have to put up all these picks. I feel bad for them.
They're mad at you, not me. But
sometimes
I'm going to review mine. You can't. All right, I'm going Maryland first half -2, North Carolina first half -2.5. Wrapping it up with a 3-team teaser bet online 6-pointer. Minnesota +10, San Diego State -2.5, and Villanova -4. Twitter followers, thank you guys. You're the best. Bet responsible. #AskSBR.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.